arcthrift.com, there's currently a $20 off a $50 purchase for tomorrow only. And that is how a Spark Talk goes. Thank you. Thank you. So that was it. That was my 20 slides in 5 minutes. And I had never said that out loud until now, and I'm very proud of myself for remembering the 700 gallons number. And so now that my shit is done, I'm going to bring out the people that have worked extremely hard and put together some really tremendous content for you guys to learn stuff and get to know our people. Our first speaker tonight, and you have to cheer extremely loudly and enthusiastically, obviously, is Acey Holmes. Yeah. Now, Acey, I put out getting to know you icebreaker questions whenever we do this, and I gave them 5 or 6 very interesting ones. And Acey's response was, wow, thanks for not just asking us for a fun fact. If I had an animal sidekick, it would be a raccoon, which is great. It wasn't one of my questions. So... Also, we're going to pretend just for tonight, because she got very excited when she heard somebody else was. Tonight, Acey is a farmer. So she's a farmer with a sidekick raccoon. So that being said, everyone please applaud for Acey.
I talk faster than Kat. You ready? Buckle up. Okay, let's get nerdy. I am not a I'm not a neuroscientist. I can't even see the word. But we are going to talk about neuroscience. Leave or take the big words that I give you. Hold your hands up in the air. We're going to get our brains ready for learning. I keep forgetting about the mic. Peace sign, okay sign. Switch them. Back and forth. Your only rule is don't flip off your neighbor. That's not nice, okay? That is a quick and simple, playful activity that just got your brains ready to learn. So, raise your hand now, everybody, one hand in the air. Only put it down if you have never felt like an imposter. Look around. I can't see any of you, but maybe you guys can. I'm guessing there's lots of hands in the air. Research supports this. Studies show that over 80% of all people have experienced feeling like a fraud or a phony. And... Yep, thank you, good night. Just kidding. There's too many of us that are familiar with feeling like being a phony. We hear about it all the time. The imposter syndrome is always trending. But these two psychologists in 1978, they published a study on the imposter phenomenon. It's not a syndrome. It's not a disorder. There's nothing wrong with us. We don't need to be fixed, and we don't need to be cured. It is just part of being human. And in fact, it lies within the brain function of the flow state. Some of you may have heard of this. It's like being in the flow, being in the zone. It's this idea, this state of consciousness that's peak performance and experience. But it's not an on or an off switch. So it's a cycle of 4 stages. An imposter phenomenon lives within it. Struggle, release, flow, recovery. Our first stage, struggle. What we do here is we're getting ready for that 3rd stage. It might be research or practice or something, but it's hard. And we get cortisol and adrenaline, big words. And those stress hormones that we know of actually fuel our motivation. But the 2nd stage, release, sends nitric oxide from our brains throughout our brain and body to flush those stress hormones away, to bring us into that 3rd stage of what we know as flow. And we do this through play. Yes, like good old-fashioned play. Don't think too hard about it. Because when you play, you get these cool big words. Neurochemicals that are directly responsible for joy, creativity, actual strength. We also experience more big words. This is our prefrontal cortex actually slowing down its activity. The amygdala, yep, that's a walnut, that also shows diminished activity during flow. And these 2 areas of our brains are assholes. They're the ones that give us rigid, negative self-talk, a lot of self-consciousness about anything that we're doing. So during flow, it's gone. So with these mean, strict areas of our brain turned way down, we are super creative, we're super productive, we feel awesome, we are fully focused on the task at hand, and we're damn good at it. But it's a cycle, it has to end. So the fourth stage of the flow cycle is recovery. All those really cool neurochemicals drop back to baseline or maybe even a little bit below. Those nasty areas of our brain get turned back up to 11. And it's like a little bit of a detox. We start to look back at all that excellent creative work that we did through a suddenly critical lens. We're doubting ourselves, we're doubting our skill, we're doubting our talent, and that's the imposter phenomenon. It's right here. So during this stage, recovery, we need rest, a literal nap, lay down, it's okay, or relaxation meditation, followed by active, playful behavior. That play, after that rest, is gonna bring some of those neurochemicals back up to baseline, or even a little bit above. So the feelings of being an imposter are completely valid, but they have nothing to do with you. They are just part of your brain function. And scientific research. Yep, I'm in order. Let's read this together real fast. Individuals with playful personalities have an internal resilience to the feelings of being an imposter. This is very recent research out of Germany. So understanding this cycle of flow and adding playfulness to your daily life is literally all you need to move past those negative feelings that are associated with the imposter phenomenon and truly accept your success and happiness that you deserve and never feel like an imposter again.
Did it? What? Heck yeah! I'm just using my uproarious clapping to air out down here. There's so much sweat happening. You think that you're through menopause, and then you're not.